हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू प्रकाश बैच क्लास 30। आज हमारी 30th क्लास है। इससे पहले की सारी क्लासेस आप प्लेलिस्ट से ज़रूर ले लीजिए। आपका एग्ज़ाम 2 से 5 सितंबर के बीच में होने वाला है। उसके लिए आपको एक चीज़ अब से रेगुलर करनी चाहिए डेली, कि जिस टाइम पर आपका एग्ज़ाम होने वाला है, जिस टाइम का आपको एडमिट कार्ड मिला है, जैसे सुबह मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट में आपका अगर 10:30 से 12 भी एग्ज़ाम होने वाला है, तो आपको डेली 10:30 से 12 अब एक डिक्टेशन ज़रूर लिखना चाहिए एग्ज़ाम होने तक। अगर आपकी इवनिंग शिफ्ट है तो आपको इवनिंग के उस टाइम पर डिक्टेशन लिखना ज़रूर चाहिए। एग्ज़ाम होने तक उस टाइम पर तो आपको डिक्टेशन लिखना ही है। उसके अलावा आप जितनी भी प्रैक्टिस करते हैं उसको करते रहिए, जिससे आप एग्ज़ाम के दिन उस टाइम पर डिक्टेशन लिखने के लिए जो है एकदम प्रिपेयर्ड हो जाएं इन 10-12 दिनों में। आज हम 2 मैटर्स लिखने वाले हैं, जनरल और लीगल। तो इसको शुरू करते हैं। गेट रेडी। 3, 2, 1, स्टार्ट। A company is created when it is registered under the Companies Act. It comes into being from the date mentioned in the certificate of incorporation. It may be noted in this connection that an association of more than 10 persons carrying on business in banking, or an association or more than 20 persons carrying on any other type of business must be registered under the Companies Act and is deemed to be an illegal association if it is not so registered. Para. For forming a public company, at least 7 persons, and for a private company, at least 2 persons are required. These persons will subscribe their names to the memorandum of association and also comply with other legal requirements in respect of registration to form and incorporate a company with or without limited liability. Para. A company is an artificial person. Negatively speaking, it is not a natural person. It exists in the eyes of the law and cannot act on its own. It has to act through a board of directors elected by shareholders. The board of directors are the brains and the only brains of the company, which is the body, and the company can and does act only through them. Para. But for many purposes, a company is a legal person like a natural person. It has the right to acquire and dispose of the property, to enter into contract with third parties in its own name, and can sue and be sued in its own name. However, it is not a citizen, as it cannot enjoy the rights under the Constitution of India or Citizenship Act. Para. A company has a legal distinct entity and is independent of its members. The creditors of the company can recover their money only from the company and the property of the company. They cannot sue individual members. Similarly, the company is not in any way liable for the individual debts of its members. The property of the company is to be used for the benefit of the company and nor for the personal benefit of the shareholders. Para. On the same ground, a member cannot claim any ownership rights in the assets of the company, either individually or jointly, during the existence of the company or in its winding up. At the same time, the members of the company can enter into contracts with the company in the same manner as any other individual can. Separate legal entity of the company is also recognized by the Income Tax Act, where a company is required to pay income tax on its profits, and when these profits are distributed to shareholders in the form of dividend, the shareholders have to pay income tax on their dividend of income. This proves that a company and its shareholders are two separate entities. Para. As a company is a legal person distinct from its members, it is capable of owning, enjoying, and disposing of property in its own name. Although its capital and assets are contributed by its shareholders, they are not the private and joint owners of its property. The company is the real person in which all its property is vested and by which it is controlled, managed, and disposed of. A private company restricts the right of transfer of its shares. The shares of a private company are not as freely transferable as those of public companies. The articles generally state that whenever a shareholder of a private company wants to transfer his shares, he must first offer them to the existing members of the company. The price of the shares is determined by the directors. It is done so as to preserve the family nature of the company's shareholders. Para. It limits the number of its members to 50, excluding members who are employees or ex-employees who were and continue to be the member. Where two or more persons hold shares jointly, they are treated as a single member. The minimum number of members to form a private company is 2. A private company cannot invite the public to subscribe for its capital or shares of debentures. It has to make its own private arrangement. Para. There is no restriction on the maximum number of members in a public company, whereas the maximum number cannot exceed 50 in a private company. A public company must have at least 3 directors, whereas a private company must have at least 2 directors. Stop. So ये एक जनरल एक तरह से एडिटोरियल मैटर था, कंपनी के ऊपर बेस्ड था. स्टार्टिंग में हमने इसको स्लो स्पीड पर लिखा था, बीच में 100 पर गई थी और लास्ट में वापस से 90 के अराउंड हमने इसको लिखा है. आई होप आप लोगों से ये लिखा गया होगा. अब आप इसको ट्रांसक्राइब करिए, उसके बाद अपनी गलतियों को चेक करके कमेंट करके बता दीजिए. अब हम लोग इसी के अंदर लीगल मैटर लिखने वाले हैं आज ही. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं. गेट रेडी. 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट. The jurisprudence of the bail positively lays down that a liberty of a person should not ordinarily be interfered with unless there exist cogent grounds. Despite the twin conditions, it is not necessary that at the stage of bail the court has to come to the conclusion that the applicant is not guilty for such an offence. The court is at the stage of having to examine the case on the scale of broad probabilities. The court at this stage is required to record an objective finding on the basis of material available on record and no other purpose. Para. It is an admitted case that the applicant was not an accused in the predicate offense. The applicant's name also did not appear in the first complaint filed by the ED. The name or role of the accused was not mentioned. It may again be reiterated, even at the cost of the brevity, that the twin conditions provided under the Act restrict the right of accused to grant of bail, but cannot be said that the conditions provided under section impose absolute restraint on the grant of bail. It is a settled proposition that the discretion vested in the court has to be exercised in accordance with the law and has to be guided by the principles of law. Para. In the present case, the applicant is stated to be a renowned developer, and his plea that he did not know that he is dealing with the tainted money cannot be brushed aside. If the liberty of an individual is concerned, the court cannot proceed merely on the basis of assumptions and presumptions. The value of the statement recorded under section has to be tested at the end of the trial and not at the stage of bail. The twin conditions do not put an absolute restraint on the grant of bail or require a positive finding qua guilt. Para. Thus, it is clear that the object of the bail is to secure the attendance of the accused at the trial. The accused person who enjoys freedom is in a much better position to look after his case and to properly defend himself in the trial than if he is in custody. In other words, as the apex court holds, a presumed innocent person must have his freedom in the form of bail to enable him to establish his innocence at the trial. Para. Section 438 CRPC contemplates an application to be made by a person apprehending arrest of an accusation of having committed a non-bailable offense. It is indicative of the fact that the application for anticipatory bail is turned on an apprehension of arrest which invites exercise of power under the section. The expression reason to believe or reasonable apprehension of arrest, a term substitute for each other, is the governing factor to let off a person on anticipatory bail where submission of charge sheet is an ideal parade. It is settled law now that the submission of the charge sheet is not a lock gate for the applicant to be enlarged on anticipatory bail, but it ensures generation of apprehension of arrest. Reason to believe or apprehension of arrest for having committed a non-bailable offense does not grant any license to any wrongdoer to be enlarged on anticipatory bail. Para. Section 438 provides that when any person has reason to believe that he may be arrested, he may approach the High Court or Session Court. It does not refer to a particular time or stage to have such an apprehension of arrest. However, the words and the language under the section are so clear so as to lead to the conclusion that whenever any person apprehends that he may be arrested for a non-bailable offense, he may seek anticipatory bail irrespective of the stages. Para. The grounds on which apprehension of arrest is based must be capable of being examined by the court objectively. Then alone the court can determine whether the applicant has reason to believe that he would be arrested. Therefore, Section 438 CRPC cannot be invoked unless there is some material on the basis of which the court can come to the conclusion that the apprehension of the petitioner for the arrest is genuine. Para. In the above case, the Honorable Supreme Court went to the extent of observing that in some circumstances, even without registration of the FIR, the court can grant the relief of anticipatory bail if the reasonable belief of the apprehension is established before the court by giving the details of the events and facts. Stop. ये लीगल मैटर हमने लिख लिया है। इसके अंदर आज मैंने थोड़ा सा चेंज किया है। स्टार्टिंग में हम पहले 80-85 पर लिखते थे, पर आज हमने स्टार्टिंग में ही 100 WPM पर लिखा है और फिर बाद में इसको स्लो किया है। तो आज हमने थोड़ा सा चेंज किया है एक मैटर के अंदर। अब आप इसको देखिए, आपसे किस टाइप से लिखा गया है, कितनी मिस्टेक्स आपकी आ रही हैं, उसको चेक करिए, उसके बाद में कमेंट करके बता दीजिए। इसके अलावा आपको जो भी डाउट या क्वेरी हो तो आप उसको मुझे टेलीग्राम पर पर्सनली पूछ सकते हैं। PDF के अंदर मैंने नीचे ही आपको चैनल का लिंक और साथ ही में ID का लिंक भी दे रखा है, तो आप मुझे वहाँ से कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो। तब तक के लिए थैंक यू एवरीवन एंड गुड बाय।